phones, I got bombs to drop on your head. Boom, 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 boom. Listen, I'm coming to you from the subject, financing your vision. Financing your vision. See, a lot of people got goals, a lot of people got dreams, a lot of people got desires. But do they got the hustle? Do they got the strategy from taking that dream, that vision from their mind and bringing it into reality? See, it's one thing to say I believe in God. It's one thing to read the Bible. It's one thing to go to church and hear the Bible preacher, hear a pastor preach a terrific message. That's all great. But do you have the resources to take your dream and make it a reality? And see, financing your vision, how do you do this, right? So depending on what your vision is, I want to tell you this. You got to start small and work your way up. And one of the ways you do this is maybe you have a job right now where you work 9 to 5 or 11 to 7 or whatever the time frame is. You take 10% of everything you get after you pay your tithes and you pay yourself. From that 10%, you let that money stack up and then you use that, right, for the products or the services of your business. Some businesses don't really require much money at all, like catering, right? All you need is business cards. And then the people who contact you, now they got to give you the money so that you can buy the food that they want and cook it and prepare it the way that they want. So what did you spend? Nothing. They're giving you the money, right? Wedding planning, business cards, because you're not spending money for that. They are. They're giving you the budget so you can buy the products to put inside the church or the banquet hall, wherever they're going to have the wedding at, on the beach, wherever. And that's what you're doing. See, so when you think about business, you got to say, you know what, whatever field you're going into, you want to figure out how could you get into it with the least amount of money as possible so that the business can generate money and begin to grow. Then be able to take that capital and put it back into the business to make it to grow. Next, you never want to take out a loan to start a business. To me, that's one of the dumbest things ever, because now you have not made a profit, you may not have clientele, and now you already owe somebody money plus interest, because nobody's giving you money without interest unless you get an angel investor or you have family members that give you the money. But still, right? The Bible says don't borrow anything from anybody, especially if you can't pay them back. Because the servant, the person who borrows is always going to be the servant to the lender, right? Now, if you can borrow, right, and you already have a strategy, you already have clientele, then I would say to go do it, because guess what? You can take that money right away and you can increase it and pay off what you got to pay off, and then use that money to continue to increase and use it for your business. And so when you talk about financing your business, now there's several ways you could do that. If you have your own apartment, right? Maybe you get a girlfriend to live with you. She rents out a room. Her room now pays your rent or your mortgage. Now you have your paycheck freed up. If you have a 3-bedroom, you get 2 people, right? You live in 1 bedroom, you get 2 people. One live in 1 bedroom, one live in the other bedroom. And of course, you got to lay down some ground rules, what you're going to do, what you're not going to do. You know, loud music, no random people coming to the house. You got to set your rules in place. And you do that for like a year, you'll stack up your money. And now you're able to take that money and invest in what you really want to do. And see, but a lot of people, I realize, they don't want to sacrifice. They want the easy route. They want somebody to donate the money to them. They want somebody to give it to them, right? I remember before, I worked 2 jobs before we were starting the daycare. I was doing a daycare, during the day, and I was doing an overnight at night to sustain us while we was doing the daycare. And then as the income started coming in from the daycare, then I was able to leave the night job alone. So technically I was working from 7 in the morning till 6 p.m. and then I had to go into the overnight position for 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning. So I was working around the clock, but the night position was a sleep position, which was a sweet job because I just went in and got paid to go to sleep. And the checks from there was able to sustain my family while we got the daycare up and running. And so that was a beautiful thing. And so there's ways for you to finance your vision, but do you got the hunger? Do you got the thirst? Do you got the drive? Do you got the vision Do you have the guts to do what you have to do to put you and your family in a better position? You gotta really want it. You gotta really want this thing from your gut. See, I hear a lot of people talk, yeah, I really want this, Mike, and I want to do this, and they email me, I want to do that, and they shoot out random stuff. What do you think about this, and what do you think about that? And I want to shoot back an email and say, do you got the heart? Do you got the guts? Do you got the faith to make this thing happen that you're typing to me? Right? I wish I could get some praise reports, some people's testimonies to see all the questions that you asking me. Are you really doing it? Are you really living it? Because if not, it's a waste of time. You're wasting your time saying, Mike, I've been thinking about opening this daycare, or Mike, I've been thinking about opening this business, or Mike, I've been thinking about getting my nursing license or whatever. Thinking about and doing is two different things. I want to know, are you thinking about it and are you doing it? Are you completing it? Okay? See, even God, right? He'll give you a concept, he'll give you ideas, he'll give you insight, but he won't do the work for you. He'll let you do the work. If you don't do the work, it won't happen. And so when it comes to financing your vision, you got to understand, like, listen, I gotta make moves. Listen, I was talking to my wife the other day, and we came up with this idea. Like, listen, we about to buy a new truck. We about to wrap it with Mike Bowens Motivates all through it. You might see me in your city, by your grocery store. I'm gonna put my books in there, right? CDs in there, and I'm gonna be selling them on the street. Mess around, I might start doing motivational messages in cities, in the street, right? On the corners, in the parks, and just have people come out, right? Because I eventually want to get to the place where I'm going from city to city and going to hotels, and I'm able to give these messages, right? And if you people want that, I want you to write in the comment section down below and say, yeah, I want that. I want you to come to my city. I want you to go to a hotel. I want you to preach that word. I'm going to come out. I want to hear this word. I'm going to support you, Mike. And so I realized that if you wait, opportunities never come. Opportunities only come to those who go and get it. So financing your vision, the last part of it I'll say is, as you begin to take the steps to finance your vision, people will support what it is that you're doing. They will give money to help what you're doing. You can say, I'm gonna write a book all day. Nobody's gonna buy the book that you say you're gonna write. But when you write the book and then you show it to them, then they may be apt to buy the book and support you, right? Nobody's gonna bring their kid to a daycare you say you're gonna open. They're only gonna bring their kid to a daycare that is open. Make sense? And so I want to encourage somebody out there. Your goals, your dreams, they're waiting for you. They're waiting to manifest. But guess what? Good things only come to those who hustle. This is your man, Mike Bowens. I'm signing off until next time, and I'm saying, be blessed.